We're gonna start out with Grandpa's rig, and then we're gonna sneak up on him. First cast. Now, it is pretty windy, so I apologize in advance. But I see some people left some trash, which is unfortunate, but I'll clean that up. But like I said, the water is down about a foot. So we're just gonna take a peek at what we're working with. I know right over here, they love coming over here in the summer because those trees bring up a beautiful shade, but I've caught my biggest bass here right under those bushes. So we're gonna see what happens. Let's sneak up, see if I can see any. There's lots of growth in there right now.
What is up, guys? Thank you for coming by my first unedited fishing video. A spoiler alert, if you want to see my first catch, you're gonna have to skip up to about the 55-minute mark. It took a while to get going, but after the first catch, we started catching quite a bit. So we're going to be having a lot more videos like this. Some are going to be carp fishing, some are going to be hunting for some cats. But this is just a nice little pond that I like. We got a kayak, so we're gonna be bringing it out on the lake. It was too windy this day, as you can see. Well, I guess it doesn't look that bad right here, but this pond is kind of down in a valley-ish, so the wind didn't affect it too much. But when I went out to a public lake, the wind was kind of making waves on there, and I did not want to get my kayak out there. It was not a very good time. But as for this video, I hope you enjoy. Again, if you want to skip to my first catch and just start when the action starts, skip to the 55-minute mark. But that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you for stopping by.
There's not really a lot of sun out today, so I do have some spinners that I'm going to throw out there. Maybe we'll probably run with a jig for a little while just to see. But I don't know how deep it is either, so. So there's a lot that goes into this one, because I don't know. But I think my vibrating jig, just jigs in general, I think are gonna have quite a bit of success out here today. The wind's going. Yeah, pretty much anything with a spinner on it, I think is gonna be pretty good. 'Cause normally the water's all the way up to the bottom of that ramp right there. this is getting pretty thick, so I just don't know if this is going to really translate very well. Just let her sit a little bit. It's going to be kind of tough to pull it through here, maybe. Let's let it sink a little bit. Take a look at the water. I've had lots of success with even just little crankbaits in here. So, we'll see. Okay. Work our way down. Don't see anything peeking over the sides. See a few pair of socks though. Kind of gross, but I'll take it. Now this is great. I could take my kayak out here, but I just don't think it's big enough because I can reach. There's a hoodie, some more socks over here, which I wouldn't go in here with socks, but that's just me. I've seen quite a few turtles in here, so that's one of the reasons I would not wear socks here. I caught about a 5-pound cat out of here on a rooster tail. And he was tucked right back in this corner. Right back here in this corner. Just completely out of the blue. It was great. Come on. There we go. Well, it's unfortunate. I caught the tree. I threw it a little bit too far. All right, folks, first catch of the day. Okay. And that might have just spooked all the rest of the fish that were in there, if there were any. I don't know where they're going to be. But in the summertime, when there's leaves on the trees, they love right under that tree and right in that corner. They're huge fans of that little pocket. But I bring my kids here, and right off of the dock, just full of bluegill. Kids love catching it. But I plan on finding at least a few today. I'm gonna find a few bass, one way or another. Probably shouldn't talk too much, but I've never been skunked here. Knock on wood. Okay? But absolutely nothing so far. But I'm going to try out a jig with a craw on it. I'm going to try out a couple micro spinners that I got. And then I'm also going to try out Old Faithful, which is just a rooster tail. Because everything in here will bite a rooster tail. Which I've seen is the case at a lot of places. I hope the wind isn't too much. I hope the wind sound isn't bad. Ah, thought I had something. I don't know what that is. It's got to be a tree, right? I felt a little thump. I don't think it's gone. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's not coming. Well, I'll give it one last effort on the dock. We'll see if we can get her out of there. Otherwise, that's okay. I don't mind putting on a new lure right away. Try to walk quietly. There we go. I just had it loose, and it's already caught. That is impressive. There's a lot of muck in this little pond. And this is the first time I've been here since last year, but in the summer, it clears up pretty good in the summer. And a lot of times you can sight fish. Oh, I probably should not be rubbing up against that, actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna swing this over here and throw. Otherwise, I'm gonna be real itchy tomorrow. Okay. Last chance, or I'm just gonna pull it. Huh. Well, guess it's time to, although, if I leave a little bit of string on it, I can come back and get it with a kayak. So yeah, let's do that. Did I take I took the pliers out of my pocket. All right. Alright, well, slower start than I'd like, but it's alright. We just gotta find out where they're hiding, and then we can attack them. It's that simple. I saw a bit of movement when I got here, so I know they're there. I just gotta knock on the right door. Should I just throw out the skunk buster till we get one? Yeah, I could probably do that. Now, there are lots of different definitions of skunk busters, but for me, it has always been good old rooster tail. But let's go cut that other guy off, and then we'll come back. Well, this doesn't even have a blade on it, so this actually probably is not going to work. Just kidding. I don't know which one to try first. So I've got a jig with a craw, which I think would be really good to get low. I got a vibrating jig, and I could probably throw some type of trailer on there. Or I just got some new Strike King, just mini spinners, and also this heavy cover swim jig, which is not really crazy heavy cover here, but I bet it would still come in handy. I think we'll try out the jig first, because why not? Come here. Now, Connor is actually the one that bought me this very specific part, or jig, I should say. I don't know where my pliers went, so we're going to use a fillet knife to cut this. Ouch. Swim jig, yeah, I'll throw this out for a little bit, and then we'll change her up. I say change her up, I just changed her up. Okay, we'll do a quick little sweep around. The sun is coming out a little bit too. Oh, I love the way this thing is swimming. There's some movement right in here. I don't even see any of the bait fish. Got me a text. They've actually cleaned this up quite a bit. They've actually done a lot of work in here. Last time I was here, that complete back area over there there's trees everywhere. You actually couldn't walk around that little bow. So they've actually done a lot since I've been here last. That's awesome. So I guess we'll be walking back there pretty soon. I don't know how well the rooster tail is going to work here just because there's not a lot of sun. But we're going to try it anyways. We can't get skunked. Absolutely not. Absolutely not an option. Problem is, even the cheesy little fish that I get, just the little bluegill, that are normally just hanging around all up here by the dock, they're not even out yet. So we are in skunk danger. But again, we got a lot of fishing left. We got a lot of a pond to cover. It's supposed to storm, but if the weather stays away, we might go over to an actual lake and get out the kayak and try out the kayak for the first time, and hopefully we get a bite or two. I think I'm getting a phone call. All right, well, let's bring out this guy till we get a catch. I mean, depending on where we are in the lake, we'll probably have it out a little bit longer than just one catch, but again, we'll see. Now this is 4-pound test, so anything big might hurt me a little bit, but we'll be all right. Yeah, we're already picking up a lot of yuck. That's all right. This wind is not going to help us cast either. Come on, you knocked that off. Well, something just jumped up in here. Hey, oh, it got free. It's all right. I'll go right back there. I either hit grass or a fish bit at it. Alright, so I'm going to say fish bit at it because nothing came up on it. So I think we're heading in the right direction. Throw it in here, it's gonna get stuck on something. There's a lot of weeds, but we gotta try it. Yeah, I threw that right in the middle of it. Kind of screwed myself. Yeah, it was just poorly done by me. I wonder if I throw it in the clear, if it'll clean that out for me. Well, I think that it did clear it off for me, but then I went and threw it back. Oh, I see some movement. So I'm not going to walk any further. I'm going to cast to where I see the movement. See if anything wants a snack. Okay, so that was right over here. I'm led to believe that we are going in the right direction here. Yeah, I think it's only a matter of time before we get our first one. Let's give this a nice cast just to clean it off. Okay. I think I got some weeds. Oh, no, I didn't. Felt like it. There's some muck right up in here, so I'm not gonna throw. But it looks like we got wide open spaces, Dixie Chick style, right up here. So we're gonna split the difference. See if we can get anything coming in. And we'll hop on the other side of that grass and try again. Oh, come on. I just screwed that up. We're not up shallow today, it appears. But we've come this far, might as well make the lap with the rooster tail. Then we'll go swap to Probably one of those spinner baits. And we'll see if that's what they want. Okay, sun's peeking out a little bit. And also, I was wrong. Now, they did clean it up a lot, but I kind of forgot that there was this way back cove. So that's what I thought they cleaned up. Although this part does look a lot better. I see some bubbles, see plenty of movement. I don't see anything in the water, but that's alright. No. Knock it off, dude. No. You just got over here and you're gonna steal it from me? It's making me cause a ruckus over here and I just got here. There we go. Well, that tells me that it's pretty shallow over here. So if they're tucked away, it's not going to be back here. We'll go out on here, because why not? Probably just caught a branch off of this tree if I had to guess. Ooh, something bit over there. Hey, there we go. Oh, what happened to you, my guy? There's a little upside down bass for us. There we go. We are skunks no mo. Huh. Here, fix yourself and then come back up. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Finally. Get you out of there. Okay. Alright. I'm not breaking any PBs right now, but honestly, that's seems relatively healthy. Beautiful little bass. Thank you. Say goodbye, my friend. Good dive. Finally, guys. Only took us, let's see, how far? Yeah, it took us an hour to get our first fish. Took us an hour, but we got there. That's called perseverance. I messed up again. Uh-oh. Aw, man. Cast it a couple feet too far. Although, there's a fish over there that wants something to eat. I just didn't give him nothing because I'm an idiot. So maybe they are back there in that little cove. Oh yeah, another one just jumped. Don't know if you guys saw that or not, but another one just jumped. Okay, yeah. It's kind of like we're spot fishing now, which is what I plan on doing here in the future. There's a creek I want to go to, and I'm going to spot fish for gar, because there is a ton of them in there. It feels like I'm spot fishing for bass right now. The problem is I'm going to throw it too far and get it in those trees. My chances of getting that one is a lot lower. It's a nice looking lure. All right, a couple more casts and we will move. Let's try to bring it in a little bit more towards here. See if there's anything near this little bank. Okay. There we go. That's the cast I wanted to do a few minutes ago when I threw it in the grass. Well, it wasn't spinning. Hey. Okay. Now it's spinning. Let's try to replicate that real quick. Yeah, that was as perfect as the last time. Except I think oh, where'd it go? Come on. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. This guy's a fighter. My God. Oh, okay, bye, friend. Goodness, that guy was fighting. I barely had that guy. Which, obviously, since he got off, but I had him right on the corner of the mouth. I don't think you saw it, but had it right on the corner. I was a decent bit bigger than the last one, though, so I will say that. Alright, don't tell your friends, brother. It's going to slowly work our way over counterclockwise, back into the cove, and when we get all the way to the back of it, then we'll move locations. So, uh-oh. That might be too far. Nope, we're good. I just have to work on my accuracy. Because you see, when I threw it where I wanted to throw it, I got a bite, like right away. It's just getting it to where I know it needs to go. That's my problem right now. I'm getting better, but that might have been a good one. And that was for me, that was a very well placed cast. This time it didn't turn into anything, but knowing that I put it right where I wanted to, that's a win. Yeah, back here though, fish are they're coming to the surface a lot more. I think I just hit weeds or a small fish. I don't know which one. Trying to avoid the weeds in here. Okay, a couple more casts and we'll move on. Ooh. Oh, I'm in the tree. Okay. I was wondering, I was like, how'd that jump out of the water? I was in the tree, guys. Don't pull me through those weeds. I want to go under you. Yeah, it got me. It was a valiant effort. All right, you tiny bit. Oh. I needed to throw this one like 2 foot further, and that probably would have been a good cast. Something was up on the surface, chowing. I'm sure it was a baby bass, but let's try to send it back. Okay. Maybe? Okay, so that's a no. Alright. 2 more casts and we'll move. Come here. Oh my goodness, he got off again. That one was even bigger than the last one. Dang it. Guys, just do me a favor. How am I supposed to get validation on the internet if you ain't gonna let me catch you? Goodness. I mean, now I kind of have to give it a couple more casts, right? I'm giving it pressure. It's not like I'm letting pressure off. It's just I'm not hooking them, or they're not eating it good enough to stay on. Ooh, that was a good cast. I'm very happy with that cast. Yeah, you guys know the rules. Every bite gets 5 more casts before you leave. I don't make the rules, guys. That's just the rules. Okay, that was 3, I think. Ah, that was a crappy cast. I'm just worried about throwing it too far and then it gets in the tree. Oh my goodness, that was a perfect one. Okay. All right, let's go to the next place, or the next, let's move on down the stream. This is what I'm saying, okay? Okay. Just look at that movement in the water. It's like it wants me to stay, guys. Like something good is gonna happen if I stay. Oh my goodness, that was the opposite of good. Okay, so it was not the opposite of good. I threw it between a couple lines up there, so I thought that it was gonna get stuck in the tree. It was actually a pretty dang good cast. All right, that's the last one. And then I'm moving. See if we can pull it right through here, just in case there's something lurking in the shadows. Okay, let's go. So we had, what, 3 bites there? Well, I mean, yeah, 3 bites and only landed 1, which is mildly annoying, but we caught 1, guys, so that is a positive. But now we're gonna come back into here. Oh, goodness, there's a lot of yuck in here. So I don't think, wait, is that water over there? Private property, no trespass. No way. That's water up there, and I didn't even know it. Wow. Well, looks like I'm going to be taking a little side trip. It says private property though, so clearly I can't do that. Okay. Let's throw. There's not really a lot of places I can throw here, if I'm being honest. There's really not. Because I'm just going to get caught up in a bunch of crap. But I can see the fishies over here though. Yeah, this is bad. Oh, knock it off. Yeah, there's, with this, I can't really do nothing over here with this. So I'll have to switch. This looks like it's gonna have some fishies in it, but I don't think I'm gonna get much. I don't think I'm going to get much with this setup. Because yeah, I see the fishies moving around. Maybe, I bet maybe a wacky worm would work decent here. But the problem is like looking at the size of these that we've caught, I think a wacky worm might be too big. Like I can tell there's some right in here, there's some right there, moving around. But I just don't have anything on me that can get those. So I'm gonna come back up here, try to find a different angle to throw from. This wouldn't be bad. Okay, I'm lying, it's pretty bad, but that ain't gonna stop me. Because I got a good feeling about this spot. I just got to get down here without jumping in the water. Please don't break. Yeah, we're good. It's really just going to be some pitches. There's not a whole lot otherwise I can do here. And then pitch it and retrieve nice and slow. I think I had a bite there. I want to be able to cast over there, but I can't. Maybe here, but if I went even further over, you idiot. You didn't open your bail, moron. Oop, falling. Okay. Yep. How much we got? Just that. There we go. You stoopy. Okay. There we go. Oh boy. I know I'm gonna fall. Ah, dang it. No, let go. Nope. Ask and ye shall receive, I suppose. Alright, last cast right here because I just don't have angles. I have much better angles over at that other spot. Oh, come on. I wanted to clean it off, but then I dunked it again. Let's go. I do want to take a peek at this water up here, though, real quick. Nothing too crazy. Just want to look. I think if I got my jig over here, I might catch one or two with that. Snap this guy off. Hey. I like how these two are attached. Uh-oh. Oh. Squirrelies over there. It's not hot, so that's good. Okay, let it sink. And now let's pull it, see if we can get it through that. All right. Pretty confident that this is not church property. So, I'm going to go after this cast. There's a lot going on over there with those bubbles. I don't really want my fishing privileges revoked for going on somebody else's property. So we're going to come right back over here. We're going to go throw a heavy cover spinner on Grandpa's reel. And then take another lap, see if we have any better luck. If I get something that can break through cover, we might be in business. Although I think I'm about to get hit with thorns. Okay, we're solid. This is more open, but once I get to this, it's over. We can try it though. I mean, worst case scenario, we catch nothing. So technically, worst case scenario, we catch a tree, but even so, I bought like I've got a ton of these rooster tails in my bag just because they're my favorite. There's movement, there's activity all over the place over here, which makes me wonder how deep this actually gets. Yeah. Okay. There's technically number 2. But we're going to call you number 4 to make myself feel better. Ooh, got you pretty good, huh? Oh, these fish are cold, dude. Yeah, so I doubt they're really hanging out towards the top very much. But yeah, there he is. Exact same size as the other one. Still pretty healthy, but that's all right. Goodbye, my friend. And I caught a branch. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Let's get this crap off of here. Got lots of small ones. But I don't like that I'm 2 out of 4, and the 2 bigger ones are the ones that I let go. Or the 2 bigger ones are the ones that did not let me catch them, I should say. I really gotta pee, but I have a feeling that I'll forget to take it out of the video. Oh, good cast. Ah, crap. If I pull this out of the water, is it going to pull it with it? I'll put it back. I just want to know. Now, this ruins, this is going to get all the fish to go away. But I want my dang lure back. Don't worry, fishies. I'll put it back. But yeah, this is definitely going to spook them all away. Is it you? No. Is it you? No? Is it you? There it is. Okay. Now let's get this put back. Ugh. Okay, there's one. Two. Okay. It's like we were never there. Except for all the fish that I just terrorized, but hey, we got our lure back. That's all I wanted. And I think all the fish over here are not going to bite anymore, but it's all right. Probably stay out here a couple hours, and then, weather permitting, we'll go over to my second spot that I want to go to today. Now that'll be a second video if we're able to go today, and hopefully a third video tomorrow. Just really depends. Unfortunately, my first available Friday, it's supposed to rain. Alright, just in case I forget to take it out, I'm just going to angle this up. Okay. I don't think I want to throw another. I kind of do though. Like, this is a pretty decent angle at these things. I just have to not throw it in front of that tree. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown those back yet. I'll throw a couple more, and hopefully we don't get stuck, even though we probably will. I can't tell if it's spinning or not in the water. Oh, that was a fish. I just threw it at something and I tried to dodge it because I thought it was a I thought it was a stick, and then the stick started swimming. So okay. It's got some stuff on it, but we're gonna throw it anyways and see. That was actually one of my better casts, and it might be for not. There. It's never for naught, brothers. Look at that. You want to break yourself off? Oh, you ain't gonna. That's got you pretty decent. There we go. There's another bass. Pretty small still. But we're headed in the right direction. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get out of there. Okay. There's 2. Alright, there's the best one that we've landed. So nothing monster, but hey, like I said, we're trending in the right direction. Goodbye, my friend. Good fish. And you guys thought that was going to be all for naught. Ye of little faith. He didn't really attack that one very hard. Okay, we gotta get out of there. No, 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 no. Oh, crap. Having fun with these little dinkers, dude. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna have luck with the big boys today. But I at least want to try. So I am gonna, like I said, I am gonna get out a different rig here in a bit once I get back. Okay, a couple more casts. I think we got 4 more casts because of that bite. Okay, there's 2. And a short cast right over to there. That was perfect. Okay, there's 3. There's 4. All right, 1 more. Ah, crap. No, get out of that tree. No, get out of that tree. That's fine. Come this way. There we go. Okay. Again, trending in the right direction. Not, is he hung up by much? Can't tell because of all this stuff on his face. Nope, he was not on by much. But there we go, and new personal best for today. They just keep getting bigger. That's a good one though, guys. That's a real good one. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for letting me stab your face. See, so right up in here is where they're biting, which makes sense because that's where we were seeing the activity. So it's really good. Very happy with that. Great one. Great bite. There's more bubbles, which means he has more friends, which means I'm going to stab them some more. Not me. Hey, guys, it reset, though. It reset. We're back up to 5 throws, because that was the 5th, and we caught on it, so... Who put that tree there, dude? Oh, he came off, guys. Dang it. Came off right there. He attacked, but he got lucky. One of these days we're going to go on a kayak trip down a creek and we're going to catch a bunch of carp. I don't know how it's going to be taking a carp off of a line, but in a kayak, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Crap, I'm in the tree. No way. I know you're there. Right? No. Dude, I thought I had a good sized fish. I swear I felt a fight. Dang. What's that, too? Problem is, guys, it's kind of hard to leave here because of the success we're having. Just getting a little of this out of the way. Plenty of movement. There's so much movement, guys. I could tell, like, when I threw it that it was not going to spin. Which, you know, on this particular lure, kind of need it to spin. All right, so that's 3. That might be an amazing cast. It was an amazing cast, but it didn't turn into anything. Okay, so there's 4. There's 5, but I'm going to throw one more because I see movement right there. That was a terrible cast. But who knows? Terrible can be great. Yeah, the sun's going away. So are my chances with this guy, so I'm gonna have to be going underwater here pretty soon. Yeah, that's my last cast, unless I catch one. But if I don't catch one on this, I ain't catching one on any more over here. So all right, on to the next spot. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's more thorns. Ouch. Oh my goodness, guys. Right here. You guys probably, ouch. I'm getting attacked by thorns right now. I was gonna say, you guys probably couldn't see it, or can't see it, but right in there, there's a bass just chilling at the top of the water. And we're gonna screw with him. This one might be a decent spot. There's not really a lot of room to play. But come on. Come on. Yeah, there we go. There's another one. All the same size. Well, he's barely on. If I held him here, he would break off for sure. Oh, these guys are... Hey, stop. No, you just made it so much worse for yourself, dude. All you had to do was not that, and you would have been fine. Okay. There he is. Another little friend. Thank you. Okay. Ah, he got off. There was another one. Had a good old bite. Oh, that's a good cast. That's catching one guaranteed, bet money. Ah, crap. Well, I didn't say whose money, so we didn't shake on it, guys. Come on. Oh my goodness, he got away again. That piece of garbage. Can't really get a lot of momentum over here. So I think we're gonna have to just chuck it that way. Oh my, no. I might have thrown it right into some weeds. It felt like I had a bite like right when it hit the ground, right when it hit the water. But yeah, I just tossed it into some weeds, made it thump, and got me all excited for nothing. So that just tells me I cannot throw it that close to the bank. I'd like to catch something again on something that's not the rooster tail, just so we have a little bit of variety, but I'm gonna catch one right here in 3, 2, 1, bite. Bummer. Okay, so there's one. Two. There's something nomming over here. There's 3. Okay. Well, reset it, brothers. Got another decent one. Here we go. Ow! Whew! You almost caught me, dude. Chill. You're not hung up by too much. You keep doing that, you're gonna be free. You're gonna be free either way. Just stop it. Yeah, there we go. All right, goodbye, my friend. So all the little ones are over in this cove. The big ones might still be a little bit lower. Okay, one. Ah, crap. That was actually a pretty nice cast. We'll see what happens. Two. I'm rooting for us to get to 5 so I can go get the next thing. But can't be too mad when you're catching fish, you know? And there's lots of movement right in front of me. I think I'm gonna be able to catch these on some of these micro spinners that I got too. Three. Oh, he got off. Oh, goodness, that might be a good one. And by might, I mean it absolutely is not. So we're going to count that at 3 because I think that I had a bite before, and but I don't want to reset it. So we're going to reset that to 3, just a do-over. It's fine. Well, something's going to attack it here in a sec. Thought about it. There's 4. There's one right there, and he wants it. So I'm going to give it to him. There's 4.5. .7. No. Get off of there. There we go. You don't count. 4.8. I threw it on top of the log over there, so kind of had to fight to get it back. No! Another one gone. Dang it. One. Two. Three. Does that count? Look, dude, you can get yourself off there if you'd like. Oh, here we go. There. That works. All right. Oh, he got that one good. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that one, dude. Yeah, you bit that one real good. Open that mouth of yours, dude. You attacked that one like crazy. You attacked like your life depended on it. Come on. There we go. Surgery complete. And I did not think this guy was going to make it at first, but I think he's going to be fine. Went downhill, but that's okay. Thank you, my friend. All right. I'm fine with ending this spot on that one. Ow. I gotta stop stabbing myself. Is it raining? It's supposed to rain soon, but not yet. Oh! 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 Oh, man. I was hoping to catch there's some 2-pounders in here. I believe I caught a 3-pounder, but that might just be the fisherman in me lying, but I'm confident I caught a 3-pounder in here, but they are not wanting to come out to play today. And I don't really want to throw here because of this right there. So we're gonna work our way back. Where I caught the biggest fish are right through here. This is where the biggest ones were. During the summer, they love to be right under this tree. So that's where I love to cast. Unfortunately, there's no leaves and there's no sunshine. So I don't think that they're gonna be here. But I may as well do a couple little throws here before I swap to the other side. It's not smart of me to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Yeah, we're not gonna do this. We did one, so it's got to count for something, fellas. There's just not room to throw, you know. We already threw the jig. We didn't have any luck with it, so we are going to again go with that white, either the white heavy cover jig, which I think would be a good option, or a mini spinner. But yeah, right back in there is where the big old catfish was hiding when I sniped him out of his home. But again, I am catch and release, so everything I catch goes right back. Okay. So there's lots of good cover. Okay. Oh, I'm sinking. It's a little bit squishy back here. Got some floaties. Here we go. And keep walking. If I really wanted to have an interesting time, I could put that thing on my ultralight, which would weigh it down, but again, not a smart idea, but definitely could. Hopefully there's enough sunlight for them to see these. I think there should be. Oh yeah, there's plenty sunlight. I want to get over those weeds because I don't want to have to clean it off. Okay. Okay. Pull it through here, see if we can get anything. In the summer, the water's all the way up to here, so just give you a little indication. It's where it comes up to, and there's a couple times where I was able to catch fish coming right off of it, and it was beautiful. Just fish that were just hanging out, and I ruined their lives. Well, not really, just ruined their days. Takes, I think I read it takes around 2 weeks for a fish's mouth to heal. That's fair, because I don't come here very often, so. Hopefully this wind hasn't been too bad for you guys. I haven't caught anything over here. Almost thought I caught one there, but that's a no. I caught a leaf. Okay. When we get that spinning started. I don't see any movement out here, which means they're either low or just definitely not up at the surface, which is okay. We're gonna swap out to something that's not a surface one anyways. See if we can get a couple bites on one of the new things. Okay. So we'll take this guy out. Ooh, did not expect that to come out like that. All right, I think what we are gonna do is go with this Strike King Hack Attack Heavy Cover Swim Jig. I don't know if I'll throw a trailer on it. I'll see what I've got, but it should be good enough without a, because it's small. So here's what we're looking at for the swim jig. I'll probably throw something on it, but I don't think I need to. If I have something light, I'll put it on it. Just for that extra action since it's windy. But as always, the rooster tail does not disappoint. I see something swimming up towards the dock, so I'll probably make a couple casts. Watch, I'm gonna lose this on my first cast. I'll clean off that jig when I get home. The jig with the craw on it. Okay. So now we got that. Let's see if we got any type of trailer to throw on there. I don't think I have anything light. That's the problem. I mean, it doesn't really go with it naturally. What do you got in here? Don't look like nothing's on there. Some more roosters. Some of those guys. Just some. Yeah, so no trailer. I think we'll be all right, guys. I think it's got a pretty good presentation the way it is. So we are going to find out. Let's go see what it looks like in the water. Yeah, guys, I think that's maybe. Oh, I'm losing stuff. I mean, well, that's kind of, I mean, that'll swim. This is kind of old and has some nastiness on it, but kind of hard to tell what's going to happen. I'll probably throw on my bladed jig here in a little bit. We can go ahead and throw this guy on just for some action, you know? Okay, so we got a little bit of action on there with the swim bait. We'll see if it turns into anything. That wind's blowing, so I just gotta put everything away. A little bit of action. Yeah, I like that. Hopefully they do too. Bring that up a little bit, see if we can see it swimming. You guys see that swimming? That's pretty good action. I love it. And it swims hook up as well, so that's gonna help us out for the bottom of here, because there's a lot of stuff here in the bottom of this. So it should help us get over just over some bumps nice and easy. I don't think I'll catch any of those small guys on this, but we're gonna find out. I think I'll just walk straight over there because it does not seem like they're on this side of the lake. It'd be funny if I toss this right here and caught one. Yeah, we'll start working our way around as soon as I get this back, because we're not going to be here a lot longer. maybe half an hour longer, and then we're gonna get out of here. So let's head over to the other side. Could throw along the bank at least, but I do know there's plenty of stuff on the bank to get caught on, so we'll see. I think I see a big fish. Oh, that might have been a tree. The thing I see over there, I'm pretty sure it's a tree as well, because I threw this pretty close to it and it didn't jump, so. Okay. Let's throw you that way. And then bring it back. If it's gonna get a bigger one, it's gonna have to actually attack it. 'Cause I can't go very slow here. I can't tell if it's the wind movement or if there's actual movement. Come on, Grandpa, help me catch a fish here. This is his rod, so all fish I catch with it kind of have to go in his credit. These guys might just be too small, or they just don't want. I think I just got hit. I'm pretty sure I'm in the weeds again. But I think I got hit right over there. Either that or it was just that, actually, I had a little kink on here. I just wanted to throw it out there just to get the kink out of it. I'm catching a lot of stuff. I should have brought that spinnerbait too. So yeah, we're gonna go over to where there's that heavy cover. We're gonna throw this in there because I have a feeling we're gonna, well, I know that we can. I have a feeling we're gonna catch a decent sized one. But the spinnerbait would not have gone very well, I don't think, just because of all this garbage that's in here. Garbage meaning all the grass. There's something swimming. Never know if you catch anything unless you cast. Have to have a relatively fast retrieve with this one though, because we got to keep it. Oh, actually I think I just saw a fishy. Okay, one more. Alright, this is going to be it, and then we are going to be done with this one. I think it's pretty close to, we're coming up on 3 hours of fishing, so pretty good first trip, I'd say. Let's see, let's pitch this just right into these trees here. See if we can have any luck. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to go right back into there where we've caught every single fish so far. I'm not confident that they need a lot of cover right now, so I don't know just how much they're gonna be over in those trees, but I want to find out. We're gonna do a deep cast and try to get it through a bunch of crap. That's what we're gonna do here. Yeah. All right. Let's do one more just to clear it of all the stuff on it. I think in the summer when they're feeding, I think this one is going to be a pretty good hit among the bass community here. I think this will be real good. But right now, they're still kind of reserved. They're still not really attacking. But I'm gonna throw it here, and then I'm actually gonna go back into that little area over yonder across the hill and see if I have any luck. Just like 5 or 10 casts and then I'll be out. But we're gonna go back onto this log, make a couple casts, hope for the best, and we're gonna cast it into that yuck, for lack of a better term, where we couldn't throw the rooster tail. Okay, here we are. Just please, you idiot, don't throw it into the trees. Yeah, noon and not exactly sunny. Isn't really the best fishing conditions. It wasn't a bite. It was just a tree. I just gotta find a way to keep this thing clean. That movement is so nice on it. Yeah, I don't think they're coming out to play today, fellas. That's okay. Oh, it had to have been a tree. Okay. So yeah, right in there, they're moving again. But I don't think any of these guys are gonna go for it. I don't think any of these little guys are. I think I'm gonna go back over to that spot and throw towards this. So I'll give them a couple minute break and start heading to the other side and then catch them off guard. For here, I really don't think I should do this, but I'm gonna anyways. Because yeah, they're still hanging out over here. Crap. Deep are you out there? It's only a couple feet deep. Oh yeah, I see 3 fish right in there, but this is going to be too big. There's 3 bass just hanging out. They know I'm here. I'm swimming right underneath a few too. So yeah, there's lots of bass over here. I think if I had that micro spinner on, I'd probably catch a couple. should be able to cast this over most of the next area. No. There we go. There's one lake I'm gonna go try out. I don't remember if it was Lake Zelinsky or what the lake was, but they recently, and meaning in 2020, they gutted it of all the fish and then restocked it in 2021. I don't know if there was like some type of infection or something, some type of virus thing in it, and they caused it to basically have to wipe it clean and start from scratch. And I was looking at the stocking records in 2021. They put 180 something thousand bluegill. They've put about 40 or 50,000 largemouth. They put some perch. They put a couple other types too, but they put plenty of fish in there, and I kind of want to see if I can catch them. So that's going to be another kayak lake. But for now, let's see if we can get anything over here. Because this one gets noticeably deeper. Okay. Wait. It wasn't a fish, right? Okay, that might wrap it up. Maybe I'll throw a couple right here, you know, for old time's sake. But yeah, that might wrap up this fishing trip. Keep having visions of like an old guy with a shotgun showing up because I was in that private property over there. Like, you step over that fence line again, I'ma pop you. I don't know, have that vision. Uh-oh, that's a bad cast. It looks like Grandpa's line's about to get skunked. Luckily, I caught a bunch of other bass to make up for it a little bit. But we can at least say we tried. Because that I did. Now, to be fair, if I went and threw a rooster tail on here, I wouldn't skunk, but where I want to go next is a lot more open water with a lot less weeds. So, and it's an actual lake. So I'll be able to use my spinnerbait. Now I don't have any trailers for them, but I still think it'll be a, oh, that was almost too far. Whew. There's fish that are thinking about it, but again, I think it's too big. I'm going right over the top of fish's heads, and they're not thinking about it, so. Well, that means all the big ones are still hiding, which is fine. Because don't worry, we will be back. This will be another pond. This will definitely be a pond we come to in the future. But if I want to go spend a few hours on the other lake, I've got to get going. So let's walk through here. Guarantee if I looked, I would see some of the lures that I lost in here last year. Ouch. Couple more casts, and then we'll be done. No, that was a bad cast. All right, guys. Well, I mean, overall, I would say we had a success out here for pond number one. I say pond number one, but it's going to be basically mixtures of ponds and lakes. Just depends on what I'm feeling. But I'd like to go to a bunch of new places. Since I have a kayak, there's just more ground I can cover. So I would like to do that. But I think up next is going to be Prairie Queen. After that might be Mile Hill. But I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I've got a lot to learn. I'm still newer to fishing. I fished more last year than I had the rest of my life combined. So I still got a lot to learn, and I want to learn because I want to get better at catching fish. And eventually, when when all the bait fish start popping out more, I'll bring my daughters, and then they'll catch them, because they love catching fish. They're at the point where they're not patient enough to wait, but the gimmies, like the bluegill here, they'll 100% take those, and if I can get them to enjoy it and have a good time, then you best believe I'm gonna do that. But we'll make a couple casts here, and then we are going to get out of here. All right, coming up on the final cast, guys. Hey, what are you getting stuck for? Okay, so the water is only about 4 foot deep right here. I don't know how deep it gets out there, but we'll be back to this one, guys. Again, this is one of my favorites, so we're definitely going to be back. Because in the summertime, these fish bite and they bite hard. Not a lot of people fish this pond, so it's kind of like a shooting range for fish. Unless that person that owns that other little pond that we were fishing at, unless he comes through and at the end of season and takes all the big ones, but I don't know. We'll never know. But we're gonna get everything ready, and then I'll meet you guys back at the car.